Hey, I'm Brian.
And I'm Karen.
Welcome back to our film race series. Today, we're going to be talking about casting for your film. Casting is 90% of directing. So when I'm casting an actor, typically on our projects, it'll be someone we know, or someone we know that we know, or like a two-generation kind of thing. Good communication skills and how they process things in their life. So as I get to know someone more, it's like, oh, this happened in their life. Here's how they processed it. That's very helpful for me as a director. Certainly, if there's like a pivotal moment in your piece, you want to make sure the actor at least has some connection to the character, or really gets the character and gets their craft before they come to set.
A lot of times these film races can be places to try people out, whether that's cast or crew. And so try and bring them on in a smaller role and just see how they do. And then you can see if you want to give them a bigger role next time.
Allie came on to Last Friday in April. You know, Denny was the big role in that movie, but what we didn't realize is that, Allie just stole the end of that movie. And from then on, she really kind of grew with us, and we got to kind of see what she was capable of and put her in different roles or challenging roles. So something else I look for in an actor is if the role requires like a specific skill set. With Yellow Jacket, we originally cast Allie as one of the runners, but then she had a scheduling conflict and she couldn't do it. Jason said, well, I know two stunt women, from Six Flags, so that's where we got Hannah and Jenna. It would have been like just a way different film if we couldn't have stunt actors who knew how to throw themselves around and take hits and stuff, because it was such a physical film. There's a lot of resources online for your area, so you can see actors and see their monologue, and usually there's contact information. Actors want to work, so they make their contact information readily available, so it's pretty easy to reach out and get them on your set.
72 Fest screenings, we met Amanda. I think you met Amanda. We had seen her in one of the other films. You saw something in her that would work really well. Ended up getting to know her a little bit throughout the year, and then the next year we used her for
Free Climb.
Mm-hmm. If you have one actor that you know of that's going to be in your film, well, guess what? They probably know a ton of other actors. So ask them to reach out to other people that might be willing to be in your film.
We'll like to have several actors on call, just letting them know the film race is coming, because you don't want to just call them on that night and hope their weekend's available, because typically they won't be. But then you do need to make sure once you know you're not going to use them or are going to use them, you call them right away and let them know.
We'll take headshots of them or just print out some pictures like we found on Facebook of them or something and put them on the wall. That helps us to be able to figure out, okay, who is it that we're going to use? What do they look like? If we're trying to match up like a father-daughter, we have their pictures so we can, make sure they look similar, or whatever it is that we need. You need to scale your project to the level of ability of your actors.
If you're in a situation where you're a really small team and you have you and a friend and someone's got to be in it, lean on a script that is more visual and has less dialogue, and certainly something you've written that you yourself can perform.
We've seen some teams do some really cool things with just two people, like Skinhunger Productions. It ended up being hilarious and really well done. So if you only have a few people on your crew, just don't try and do something over the top. Try and do something that's gonna fit within your means. If you can at least get your main roles filled with actors and are really talented, then you can fill in some of those smaller roles with your friends, with crew members, with someone that might just be starting out or wants to just give it a try. Oregon Trailer, that was all just pure silliness, just tons of jokes. So it was a great opportunity for us to put a bunch of crew members and friends in it that just wanted to be in it for fun. We had a few actors in it that do this professionally, but then we just had a ton of roles that we could put people in that just wanted to be in it. So I'm in it as a snake bite victim, our roommate was in it as the doctor. So sometimes there are films like that where you can just have a lot of fun with it and throw yourself in there if you want to. Don't wait till the last minute to do casting, because it really can make or break your film.
Actors are that really fun piece of where the rubber meets the road, turning words on a page into something visual. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Film Race series.